Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to the reading of the Elder Scrolls. Today we're going to be reading The Four Suitors of Benitah by Joel Yulivs. Up until he was 10 years old, Oin Panaphasis was in an elite group of the very best families of Nishis. They went to the very best tailors, shared the same tutors, played in the same exclusive company. When his mother died and his father discovered that the money they had been living on was based on a thief's salary, he suddenly found himself in a very different kind of society, one that he had been ill-equipped to deal with. They were poor. How lovely. Oin? Yes. Oin eventually learned to make a living at the only skill he seemed to be well suited for, gardening. In time, he had grown an impressive garden of willow anther, gold carnot, chokeweed, white bloat rot, and trauma shrubs. Trauma shrubs? Trauma shrubs? Sure, whatever. He had also grown himself into a remarkably uninteresting man. Aside from his gardening, he had little to say for himself. Unlearned, and charismatic, and athletic, and coordinated. What, me? You're talking about me now? And yet he yearned. Specifically, he yearned for a girl he had known before all his trouble. A sweet thing, with curly locks and a joyous laugh, named Benitah Gorgoth. Once, when at play, he had pushed a bully away who was trying to hurt her, and the look of appreciation she gave him was enough to make all his days since then worth their while. It's like the beginning of fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. As he tended his garden one springtime, not very many years ago, he heard some people talking through the thick, tall trauma shrubs about the marriage of Sunda Indral Praflek Mamona. That name sounds familiar. Or Indral does, but anyway. One of the wealthiest and most respected nobles in Nishis. And Sergio Benitah Gorgoth. I thought Sergio was for... Wait. I thought Sergio was for men. His heart fell. She had found another, a mere 9 years since she had given him that look while at play. Maybe it's him. That's the plot twist. There's always a plot twist in these books. As spring turned into summer, and summer turned into fall, Owen began to sell his herbs, including some to Kenna Yakin Bale, a prominent healer in town. He had been a tutor to both Benitah? Sure, Benitah and Owen, and told the young man that the lady's husband was not very well. Owen held back his happiness and continued on his errands. And I'll be right back. Not long afterwards, Sendra Indral Praflik Mamona fell ill and died, despite all the skills of the great healers, including Yak and Bale. When Owen came to deliver the herbs that day, he said, I need a voice. Owen, if you are still in communication with Benitah, please give her my sympathies. Ciao, said Yakin. If I could get a word in with all her counselors. They are trying to find her a new husband, and she has made it quite clear that she will only marry the strongest man in Morrowind. Oh, who's that? Asked Owen. Horath the Strong, replied Harkin. He has said that he can lift a wagon with but his forefinger and thumb. Or you can teach me a spell that'll fortify my own strength, said Owen. I beg you teach it to me now. Very well, replied Yakin. But in return, I want your next season's worth of trauma root, all to myself. Owen agreed, and Yakin taught him the spell to fortify his strength. It took him some time to master it, visualizing magic streaming through his body, pumping through the very fibers of his muscle. I haven't read this already, have I? I kind of feel like I've read this already. Shh. Just keep going. Okay. It does sound familiar. What's the name of the book again? I'll figure it out. Okay. Sorry. Pumping through the very fibers of his muscles for a time, giving him strength far beyond the puny power nature had intended. When Owen met Horath in the street of Nishis, he cast the spell and challenged him to a duel of strength. Why? Why? Oh, when Owen met Horath. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, let me pause. I'll be right back. Okay, no, I haven't read it. Okay. I am Horath the Strong, said Horath the Strong, predictably. Witness as I lift this wagon with but my thumb and forefinger. And so he did. I am Nimlom the Mighty, said Owen, taking some artistic liberty. Witness as I lift the stable that houses your wagon with but my forefinger. And so too he did. And he too did so. Oh, whatever. I don't think a simple strength, like, buff is gonna do that. It's just a strength buff, right? Yeah, it's fortified strength. It just lets you carry more. Yeah. What, like an entire fucking stable? Shut up. Yeah. The word went out quickly throughout Morrowind. The strongest man alive was in the province. Owen went to visit his friend Yakin Bale. Who's talking? I don't know. I have no idea. I've also forgotten their voices. Great. Lady Barin... I keep saying her name wrong. Benitah has heard of the strength of Nimlom the Mighty, and has said that she was mistaken. She was not looking for a man of strength to marry, but a man of intelligence, a great scholar, the greatest in all Morrowind. You know what's going to happen? Yeah, she's just going to, like, move the goalposts every single time, because the truth is she just doesn't want to marry Owen because he's an ugly fuck. Anyway. Who is that? Asked Owen. Kenna Waffle Thomason, replied Yakin. It is said that he can best any man or woman in a battle of wits. Or you can teach me a spell that'll fortify my own intelligence, said Owen. I beg you teach it to me now. Very well, replied Yakin. But in return, I want your next season's worth of white bloat root, all to myself. I have a quick question. Yes. Who is Yakin? Is he like an aide to the queen or whatever? Prominent healer. Had been tutor. Okay, he was the tutor to Benitah. Until yeah. Okay. I'm taking a plot twist. Alright, let's go. Owen agreed, and for the next couple of weeks, Yakin taught him the spell, and trained him in its use. He taught him how to entrench his mind for a sudden assault of awareness and aptitude that would assail it. how to give himself to the sudden thoughts and theorems that would invade his consciousness. When he met Warfel Thomason in the Mages Guild of Nishis, he cast his spell and gave the challenge. Oh, yes, I am Colonel Warfel Thomason, and I can prove that Akatosh, Nern, and Oblivion are one, said Warfel, writing out the mathematical formula that showed it was so. Okay. I am Kenazomel Mopaka, and I can prove that you do not exist, said Owen. He wrote out the mathematical formula, which proved correct. And Kenna Warfield Thomason vaporized on the spot. Wait, is that... Oh god, I forgot the name of it. What's it called? Fuck, what's it called? Oh, the self-awareness that you're in a video game? Is that what he did? He just like proved that this is a video game and you're a video game character? Isn't that what happened to the dwarves? That's amazing. The word went out quickly throughout Morrowind. The most intelligent man alive was in the province. Owen went to visit his friend Yakin Bale. Her Lady Brenzia has heard of the intelligence of Zanar Kombale Mufukaka. Anna said that she was mistaken. She was not looking for a man of intelligence to marry, but a man of endurance, a rock, the greatest in all of Morrowind. Oh yeah, who's that? Asked Owen. I would say Master Kombova, said Yakin. They say he can stand in blue flames for 20 minutes. Oh, you can teach me a spell and I'll fortify my own endurance, said Owen. I beg you teach it to me now. Very well, replied Yakin. But in return, I want your next season's worth of chokeweed, all to myself. This is all a ploy, yeah. And you find out that Yakin is actually Benitah. Clever. Owen agreed, and for the next several weeks, he learned the spell to make his endurance like that of the oldest stone. That doesn't make sense. Old stones are like corroded and shit. Not corroded, but eroded. He learned how to shrug off the effects of frost, poison, fire, and charges of lightning, pulling the pain into a reservoir of magicka and expelling it. Is that how that works? Okay. The lesson learned, he came across Master Kombova at the Madrex trade house. Oh, my name is Master Kombova. That's a hard voice to do. Oh, excuse me. Said the fellow, nudging the witch next to him. Nudging the witch. Oh, okay. Colonel Earth cast a poor blue flame on me. And he sat in the inferno of flame for 20 minutes before he left. Master Kubova? It's just the same voice. Well, I've run out of fucking voices, alright? My name is Master Vump, said Owen. Colonel Earth cast a poor blue flames for me. Owen sat in the inferno, blue fire, for very nearly an hour before he left. The word went out quickly throughout Morrowind. The toughest man alive was in the province. Owen went to visit his friend Yakin Bale. Her Lady Benitah has heard of the endurance of Master Vump, he said, not entirely approving of Owen's latest... I don't know how to say that word. Not sobriety. That's not how to say that word, is it? Please hold. Alright, the word is sobriquet, and it actually means the name, not, I thought, like, what he did. No, it's just his name. So, Vumpf. Master Vumpf. Okay. And has said that she was mistaken. She was not looking for a man of endurance to marry, but a man of agility, a nimble acrobat. The greatest in all of Morrowind. Oh, who's that? Asked Owen. I would say... What a fucking name. Fun crazot proof, said Yakin. They say he is the greatest shield blocker and pickpocket in Morrowind. Oh, you can teach me a spell and I'll fortify my own agility, said Owen. I beg you teach it to me now. Very well, replied Yakin. But in return, I want your next season's worth of gold carnet, all to myself. How many more pages? Oh, God, okay. Owen agreed, and Yakin taught him the spell that would fire his impulses with magicka. Over several weeks, he learned how to supplement his own natural energy with the spells, how to view the world at the slower pace of a man with advanced agility sees. In time, Owen came across Fun Crazor in a field outside the city, doing his regular exercises. Owen cast his spell and approached the acrobat. Ah! Behold the power of the amazing Fengrazer Puff, said the aforementioned, and prompted his sparring partner to attack him with his sword. He blocked the blows effortlessly with a shield for 10 minutes, and then revealed afterwards that he had pickpocketed the young man's purse. Very impressive, Sir Piff. Now behold the power of the remarkable Gazoff Moor, said Owen, and prompted Priff's sparring partner to attack him with his sword. After 20 minutes of blocking the man's blows with his sword, he revealed that he had pickpocketed Fundraiser Priff's purse. Oh my God. The word went out quickly throughout Morrowind. The most agile man alive was in the province. Owen went to visit his friend, Yakin Bale. The door was closed this time, and he heard voices within. Have you heard about the remarkable Gazoff Moor? Yakin Bale was asking. He sounds like a very promising suitor. Wait. The truth is, Gato, that I am no more interested in him than I had of Nimblon the Mighty, Kenna Zumrin Mokafkaka, and Master Vumph, replied a feminine voice that seemed familiar to Owen. I will have to invent a new test for suitors while I search for my true love. You don't want to marry the strongest, most intelligent, toughest, and most agile suitors? Asked the old healer. No, not at all, said the woman. I had to make some kind of test to rebuff the advances of so many men interested in my money and the money of my late husband. The truth is... This voice is going to kill me. The truth is that I've never forgotten the young boy who was so kind to me when I was a little girl, and so brave fighting off the bullies. His name was Owen Panamathophysis. Oh my God, this is going to go bad. This is going to go terribly. Or it's got to be a happy ending, one or the other. Owen burst into the door and was reunited with Benitah. They were married at once. Well, shit, fuck me. A week later, he returned to Yakin Bale and learned how to fortify his personality in exchange for another season's worth of Willow Anther. They lived happily ever after. Wow. The end. Amazing. What was that one again? Sobriquet. Like a nickname? Yeah, a nickname. Sobriquet. Alright. Well, that was The Four Suitors of Benitah by Joel Yolidis. But my name is Leo. This has been another reading. Oh, wait, I fucked it up again. This has been another reading of The Elder Scrolls, but for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.